fetch water early in the morning before it becomes thick with glacier silt. This time of year, the yak are in the heights, where there's plentiful grass. Before being married, visit an alpine valley high above the village. It is the most beautiful place. Ask the elders about the stories of the mountains. We don't know them, but they do. This is what we learned from Tashi and her mother Sonam. They live in Fodoksad, a small village in the shadow of Machu Kangri, a 6,100 meter peak in a remote corner of Zanskar. This is Shar, and my name's Oak, and this is the story of our Transalpine expedition based out of Fodoksar village. But first we had to get there and get ready. Dehydrated food. Alright, it's pack up time. Here we are in a traditionally built home in Fodoksad. Got our dinner, snacks, stuff. Our main goal for this expedition was to climb the three sister peaks above the Chilong Kangri Glacier. Climbed individually by a 2019 expedition, we would attempt to link all three peaks in a single day. To do this, we traveled up the Photang Tokpo River, assisted by Namgyal and his donkey. From there, we would climb past the otherworldly blood-red lake, Tso Marpo, and establish a base camp around 5,300 meters. After some acclimatization, we would head out early to link the three peaks in a single push. If that went well, we would launch east, along the Zanskar Range, an area without any online information beyond fuzzy satellite imagery, exploring glaciers and peaks until we ran out of food. So here it is. A crappy hand-drawn map and a few dorky videos which completely fail to convey what that place was like, but hopefully motivate you to get out there and do something potentially pointless and totally awesome too. Here we are, we've set up base camp and we're going for a acclimatization peak. Woohoo! We're also soaking our yak cheese and lentils. Oh yeah!
So we're on the top of this little swoopy peak right above our campsite, which is down there. And there's two peaks, the other one's very steep, so decided to give it a miss. And it's probably one of the highest places either of us have ever been, so we're kind of just catching our breath.
Yeah, breathing air, what little of it there is. So remarkable. The Chilong Kangri Glacier. Just before 5 a.m. Woohoo! There's one. And there's another.
Look, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm on top of Spangnala Dome. It's the highest elevation I've ever been. About 5,800. I'm going to just make it a little bit higher. Here we are, just getting into some snacks. We've got some dried yak milk. Very hard, great to suck on. Yes, please. Feliz Navidad. Woohoo. Okay, a little update for the fans. Here we are on top of the second sister of Kilungkangri Glacier. We came from this pass over up there, down across up here. Now we're headed for that one. Go, final summit. There. So pretty.
Third peak was a bit of an effort.
But we're here. Woo. Super cool summit. It's a nice glacier. We're almost back to our campsite. Bone tired. It's been a long day. But we made it up all the mountains we were hoping to. And saw some beautiful flowers. And some resilient lichen. Woohoo. Ay, ay, ay. Altitude definitely takes it out of you. Where is it? So close. Exploring new country. Char's had a vision of laying on her back, drinking tang from a soft flask for a while.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
What's happening?
Well, we've just got over this ridge and I think we're both pretty shattered. But we're looking for a way across this way onto the big glacier out yonder. It's also snowing mildly, which I'm not sure if this is cause for concern. Forecast says it might get worse later, but not very reliable. So.
It's snowing. It never rains in Zanskar. Look at all these colorful rocks. Good morning. Very snowy.
Definitely more crevasse action here.
Char just fell in a crevasse. Good thing we're on the rope. Whoa. Yeah, that's not very fun.
Don't recommend slipping down the icy slopes.
Yeah. We just tried to climb up there and it got very icy. So we turned back.
It doesn't look as bad as it actually was because it's covered by a nice deceiving layer of soft, fresh snow. And we've already been fooled by that by almost falling in the lake over there, so. South by the Blue Mountains and on the west by the Dragon of the San Rafael. By noon, however, clouds begin to form over the mountains, coming and sets out of nowhere. Don't do anything silly.
Woohoo! Alright, we're almost down to the lake. Just Just a wee shout out to the plants that are growing here. 5,300 meters, surrounded by snow and rock. We made it back to Photoxad. Woohoo!